Okay, so on to the next Skip the Line reaction, man. Grace VanderWaal. Man, we haven't reacted to Grace VanderWaal in God knows how long. This song is 2 weeks old. There is the Skip the Line reaction request from Tom Bredesen. I appreciate that. But yeah, there's not much left to say, man. Let's see what she's up to these days, man. Come on, Gracie, let's see what you got, man. Let's go.
I'm not going out tonight.
Good.
I'm hanging out with the lights. Talk to myself through the night. Discuss all my voices and how they hide. You don't know me like I know you. If you'd ask, you'd hear. I hate my summers, I hate my friends. I bite my tongue again and again. I listen to stories, they never end.
I like that she's putting this into her artistry at the moment. Look, teenagers are going to go through these things, right? They're going to go through these phases. Although, I feel like we've set teenagers up to fail these days. This society and the way we've structured it all, and with all the technology and all of the social media and all of that kind of thing, that is literally designed to create a world that is fully and utterly fake. Fully and utterly fake. No one's ever going to put their real selves on social media. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's just crazy. No one's going to put their real selves up on social media. They're always going to put their best foot forward, even though that best foot that they're putting forward isn't really their best foot, right? It's just the pretend. We're living in a world that is completely fake. The dating scene today is a complete joke, completely fake. We literally, for the younger generations coming up, like Grace VanderWaal, I feel sorry for them, because the way this dating scene has gone is, to actually find someone who's real is few and far between. And when you go to all of these apps, these dating apps like Tinder and all those weird apps that they've got there, think of that as Netflix, right? Because of the amount of variety that you have today, the people today literally cannot settle on anything. Back in the day, you used to have 1, 2, 3 movies you could watch, right? That you could rent from like a Video Town or something like that. And that's that. And you were happy with what you watched. And sometimes that movie wasn't a great movie and whatever, you watched it. But today, just think at how absolutely everything, the way we consume everything, we've got so much at our disposal that we no longer know, we're no longer happy with anything. There's so much to watch, and yet there's nothing to watch. There is so much availability on the Tinder apps and all of these kind of things, and all these other kind of apps, and yet there's no good people, right? There's no one to find. Why? Because you've got all this variety. Swipe. Everyone's just a picture on a screen. Oh, no, nah, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right. Do you know what I mean? We've literally set up this generation to fail, right? And they are here left to deal with the brunt of their psychological issues, new to the world, not knowing how to manage their emotions. And then you get the compassionate people that come out and be like, no, you must give in to your emotions. There mustn't be any guardrails for your life. You need to be this free spirit in the world, into the abyss, and you just need to go out there and be whatever you want to be, with no morals, no values, no virtues, right? Follow your temptations, follow your decadences, no restraint, right? And then you wonder why kids today are completely lost. They look at themselves and they're completely lost. They don't feel they have anything real. They don't have anything genuine. They have nothing of substance. Everything is surface level. All of their friends are as shallow as puddles because they're in the same circles, in the same technological circles as they are, right? We've literally just set them up to fail. It's it's sad. And for someone like this, someone who's so uniquely talented, it's such a beautiful spirit and such a beautiful soul. From she was this big, you could see it. She was a light in the world, right? And we threw her in the den of lions. And not only the den of lions, because at least a lion, you know it's aggressive, but we threw her in a den of lions that smiled and said, I won't eat you, but their entire intention is to eat you. Sad. It really, really is sad.
I listen to stories, they never end. Got so many boyfriends, but got no damn friends. Wait by my phone, wait for a line. Got so much to say, I still say it's fine.
As we all do, as my wife does, right? It's just a thing people do. I think more specifically women. Are you okay? I'm fine. All right, you're not okay. Okay, let me try and deal with this a little later, maybe.
Got so much to say, I still say it's fine.
That's real.
Cause everyone seems like they don't got time. It's so interesting how you seem to hide when you don't need me, when I need you. If you'd ask, you'd hear.
Gracie. You're probably not going to watch this reaction, but one thing that you will learn, and you will learn in time, is that unfortunately the world is cruel, but your biggest lesson in life, right, as it has been for many people, when you laugh with everyone. When you cry alone. That is just the way it is. Everyone is on your side. I promise you, I had the biggest circle of friends when I was younger, and now my circle of friends is tighter than a wedding ring. I swear to you, it is just the way it is. And specifically in your position, specifically someone who's talented, specifically someone who is forming a career for themselves, who has got fame and notoriety, you're going to get, people don't come near you and try to be near you because of you, right? They feel that proximity to fame makes them famous. That's unfortunately the way the narrative goes today, right? Because everything's fake, everything's superficial at the end of the day. So you don't really know. So you're gonna sieve through a plethora of people that are just gonna be absolute and utter snakes. And what I love about this video over here is where she's creating like this play situation with like the Barbies and the dolls and the Kens and that kind of thing, but it's all discarded and broken and that kind of thing. So she's almost playing with it, like realizing that there's nothing special to this. And I like the fact that they're all naked. So it's almost like, I see you for who you are now. I love the fact that she's opened up and she's got that awareness of, I see you for who you are now. There's nothing to dress you up. Like Barbies, you can change skirts, you can change this, you can change that. Kens, you can put new pants on them, they're all naked, they all don't have heads, they all have, it's like, I see you for who you are, right? It's just me with all of these superficial, fake plastic people, right, that pretend to have my best interests at heart. The veiled compassion, once again, right? They're going to adulate me for their own needs, for their own narcissistic needs, right? I'm glad that she's seeing that. I'm glad that she's putting that into her music. It's a very therapeutic thing for her to do. Great stuff.
If you'd ask, you'd hear. I hate my summers, I hate my friends. I bite my tongue again and again. I listen to stories, they never end.
take a look at how flippant she is with them, right? It's like, oh God, you know what I mean? Another one. Take a look at this. Very, very, very clever. Very clever. Although the video is very simple, it's very telling.
Got so many boyfriends, ain't got no damn friends. I hate my summers, I hate my friends. I bite my tongue again and again.
I wouldn't do that, but
I listen to stories, they never end.
and I will give them to you in droves, man.
Got so many boyfriends, but got no damn friends. Got no damn friends.
I think this song cuts deeper, like it cuts close to the bone for Grace VanderWaal, because she's starting to realize what the real world is, and the real world is unfair, man, and the real world is terrible, and specifically today, man. Specifically today, in the culture that we have right now. You know what I mean? I actually really do feel sorry for the younger generation coming up, because I feel like even the adults who are supposed to be the adults, right, don't have their backs, right? Even the adults can't adult anymore. Even the adults can't actually give some real fucking guidance, excuse my language, some real guidance to these kids like they used to. You know what I mean? Real guidance, the hard truths. The hard truth is, it's terrible. Words are violent. Words are violent. Sad, man. We're setting them up for failure. Grace is too special, and she's an intelligent girl. She's an intelligent, beautiful girl, and she's starting to peep through that crack of reality, which I really, really, really like. She's too talented, and too much of a high value girl to be taken advantage of by a very fickle, mundane society. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!